Hi everyone. This playlist is going to be about Google Drive. Everything from setting up your Google account that you've never set up before, all the way through pro next level tips that are going to be things that people who are even avid users of Google Drive might not know. So stay tuned, take notes, and get a little bit better at Google Drive. I'm going to be doing this on my Mac, but you can follow all these directions on your PC. It is important to recognize that we are using a modern browser. I'm using Safari here, but you could use Chrome as well. It's important to use a modern browser when you're doing something like this. A lot of the features of Google Drive won't work if you're using Internet Explorer or an older version of a browser. But here we're at Google, which has gotten you so far in your academic career already. And it's going to get you even further if you use it well. So here's what we're going to do. Up here in the top corner, you have sign in. So you're going to click on that. And then if you haven't already created your account, you should create an account by clicking on this link. It's going to take you to an account page where you're going to set up, and you're going to make a professional username right here, and you're going to take care of all this stuff and get all signed in. If you already have an account, you're going to go ahead and sign in at this page. So I'm going to sign into an old Biomed account, and as soon as you sign in, it takes you back to Google right where you were. You'll notice that these icons are different. BAHS is the name for this account. If you set up your account correctly, your name should show up here. But really the important thing to look at is this grid where the apps are. You click on this, and then it brings you to a bunch of shortcuts. You can rearrange these if you want. Your drive is probably actually down here. You can click and hold on these things and move them around. If you don't want to have access to your calendar, or you don't want to access it easily or regularly, then just drag it below this line. And then when you click off and come back, it's gone. You can always get to it by clicking the More button. It's right there. The thing we're talking about right now is Google Drive. So click on Google Drive. And if this is the first time you've used Google Drive, then this should be empty. And this is where we're going to make sure that we do a good job of setting up a great file structure so you never lose anything or get confused about what's where. And I'm going to walk you through that step by step.